G'day everyone, I hope you're having a great time. I had a bunch of 3 days grace requested, so I've picked this one out and we're going to do Never Too Late. Now it's a super powerful track, but it's also not too tricky I don't think, so hopefully you can get up and playing along to it in no time. I'm going to break it down, let's get straight on the kit. This is another one of those songs that has an underlying 16th note feel. I can't quite make out exactly what the hi-hats are playing, but I've written some stuff in anyway. But basically what I'm saying is that if you hear something different, or if you just want to play something different, go for it. You don't have to stick to exactly what I've transcribed down below. Anyway, when the drums come in the verse, we've got this little pickup just before beat 1, and then a pretty straightforward groove that's going to go like this. We play straight through until we stop right before the chorus, coming off with a crash cymbal on the and of 2. In the chorus, the hi-hats are a lot slushier, but I can still make out a couple of those 16th note patterns, so I've written them in there, but they shouldn't be too hard to grab. Anyway, this is the pattern that's going to get you through half the chorus. And then the second half of the chorus, right before we finish that chorus, just gets a little bit busier, so I'll break that down for you now as well. Then we're back into our verse, and guess what? We're using just the same beat as we did in verse 1, but there's one little fill that sticks out to me, and it's just a triplety little thing on the hi-hats, and that sounds like this. This time in the bar, right before the chorus, we've got 2 big tom hits just before we hit the chorus. And then the last bars of chorus number 2 are building up into the bridge, and so we've got a different pattern and then a big build up, snare, floor tom and kick drum. Now we're at the bridge, we're up on the crash cymbal, and the kicks and snare drum kind of follow the riff a little bit more closely, so it's a slightly unusual pattern, but I think if you take it slowly, you'll easily be able to get it. It sounds like this. Then in the next 2 bars, we have this quick fill right at the end. After the next 2 bars, there's another fill using flams, kick drums in the middle, and then toms right at the end. Then we are into a super solid groove where we're playing open hi-hats, pretty simple kick drums before we fill into the quiet section, and that's when the drums are going to drop out. So we've had that little quiet section, and then the drums have a fill to bring us back into our last couple of choruses. The fill goes just like this. 2, 3. 2, 3. And now we're into our last choruses. We start off on the hi-hats, but then we're going to move up onto the crash cymbal. We slowly get a tiny bit busier right until the end of the song. But let me break down all of the bars for you, and then I'll go through the whole section in one hit, and then that'll be the end of the song. There we go, that is Never Too Late by 3 Days Grace. Nothing too complicated in there, and the tempo is nice and steady, so hopefully you can get up and playing really quickly. Anyway, happy practicing guys, and I will catch you at the next lesson.